The man woke up one morning and was shocked to find that his body had shrunk to the size of an ant. Even his usually small wife now looked like a giant to him. It turned out that Nick had a strange disease which caused his body to keep shrinking until it reached its current state. In order to survive in the real world, Nick had to make some climbing tools. But what he didn't expect was that on this day, the cat at home accidentally knocked open the door. In that moment, Nick became instantly nervous because the cat now seemed as dangerous as a tiger to him. Its level of danger was comparable to that of a wild tiger. Just as Nick turned to run, he accidentally scratched himself on a hook. The cat, sensing the smell of blood, became even more excited and even licked its lips in anticipation. Nick hurriedly took off his clothes to check the wound. Fortunately, it was just a minor scrape. Taking advantage of the fact that the cat hadn't attacked yet, he quickly grabbed a needle and ran. The cat chased him as if he were a toy, relentlessly pursuing him. Luckily, Nick reacted quickly and made it into the basement just in time. But he accidentally fell into a storage box. Soon after, his wife came home with their daughter, and they found the piece of clothing stained with blood. The wife's gasp of surprise woke Nick from his unconscious state. Nick desperately searched for his wife, but he was now so small that his wife couldn't hear any of his calls. At this moment, the cat also entered the basement, and Nick realized that only by letting the cat attack him could he draw his wife's attention. However, after searching the basement, she fell into despair. She thought that Nick had already been eaten by the cat.
Ты это сделал. Не может быть. Зачем ты это сделал?
The wife chased the cat out of the basement, and Nick was left in utter despair, because this basement was rarely visited by anyone. Exhausted from shouting, he finally fell into a deep sleep, until midnight, when the cold woke him up. Nick found a piece of cloth in the storage box, and hung it on a nail, tearing it into shape to make a temporary piece of clothing. He also found some soft electrical wires, which he used as a belt to tie around his waist. Then he crawled out through the gap in the storage box. By now, Nick was starving. He picked up the needle he had dropped and used it as a weapon, and began searching for food in the basement. But there was nothing here, and it seemed like there might be other dangers lurking. But Nick couldn't care about any of that now. He just wanted to survive. Suddenly, Nick remembered that the water tank in the basement seemed to be leaking. He cautiously extended his hand, and the water droplets hitting his hand were excruciatingly painful, but it was his only hope for survival. The next day, Nick found a piece of chalk in the corner. He used all his strength to write his name on the floor. As long as his wife entered the basement again, she would surely see this clue. However, several days passed, and his wife still hadn't come back. Meanwhile, Nick had been pushed to the edge by hunger.